Awesome, guys. So this little tutorial is all about our discovery session. So the people are coming to you because they've obviously had their human Kickstarter. Now it's been identified where they're at, the urgency, the commitment, punctuality, and now they're coming to you. So you're going to grab that information, and we have templates and recordings at the end of this tutorial so you can understand about how the discovery session works. But ostensibly what that is, depending on which ad they came into. So if they're coming into a business from a business ad, we know that business, they want to get into, obviously creating or starting a business, or it might be identified in this discovery session that that's what they actually want to do. We know, or if they've come to the human blueprint, that they're wanting that real self-growth and development. So with the discovery session, the biggest thing that I find with our current clientele at the moment is there's a real lack of belief in their ability to create change. And one thing I know that's really powerful is when you introduce a new belief set and they now believe it to be true, you totally unleash and unlock their whole sense of just inspiration and passion to commit. Because some of these people have never had that before. Some of these people will never have spoken to someone like you in their world. Now, I find that really unfortunate because I think that everyone should have access to beasts like you guys. However, they don't. So don't be surprised if people at the start of the phone call are a little bit subdued, a little bit held back, a little bit vulnerable. And that's where the real, expertise comes out in your ability to coach and to lead, because you need to look at where they need love and where they need leadership. So love, when they really need to be supported and they really need you to believe and trust in them, and they need that support and comfort from you, and you give them that. You give them more. You give them all the love that you have. But then you're going to get the other people that excuses have built the foundation of their life. So with that, you need to call bullshit. And you need to say that. Listen, my job is to show you love and leadership. Therefore, I need to call bullshit when you're telling me excuses. Are you happy for me to do that? Yes or no? Yes. Cool. Because I will do that because I need to, because you've used excuses all your life. Now we're going to stop the excuses and move on to proactive steps. So the discovery session is a really cool session, and we've had a lot of success in our discovery sessions. The quality of coaching at our discovery sessions at the moment is next level. It's on point. And most people that go to a discovery session come to our breakthrough session. Our rock-up rates are at above 90%, which is amazing. So our discovery sessions that are being done are done at a very, very high standard. And it's a journey that you're taking them on. We're looking at their beliefs, their perceptions, where they want to go, the urgency around that, and why it's important for them. We're talking about, falsified beliefs. We're talking about excuses and really breaking them down and quantifying them to a point where they can actually start to make a decision about their future. And as I said, the documents and the exercises below will really sort of go into the format of that. Typically at the moment, the discovery sessions are around 40 minutes. And then from then, the discovery session after that is, okay, after this session, okay, we're going to take all these learnings and your areas of growth, and there's an assessments made on these people and where they should be looking at their future. Is human blueprint right for them? Is it business? And so there's an assessment made during this phase as well by the optimization coach who's doing the discovery session about where this person best fits. And we talk about what's your biggest limiting belief. Is it fear, is it failure, is it uncertainty, or is it money? And then we talk about that. We talk about the biggest fears, the biggest failures. We talk about their money or their problems, their lack of intimacy with money or their scarcity mindset. And these guys, they document this in a document which you guys will have access to. So we're really starting to understand what's driving the decision making of this individual. And then from then they get passed into the breakthrough session, where it's the job then of the breakthrough and action plan specialist to really give them that breakthrough and send them off on a journey where, hey, look, this is what you need to do. Like, this is your point of action. This will only occur by doing this and doing this and doing this and having the commitment. And so it's really getting them ready and prepared to a point where they can sort of see that, they really need to commit to this plan of action. Because if they don't commit to this plan of action, they're fucking done. Right? They really believe that they're done, and they now have a belief set in themselves that they go, hey, I actually believe I can do this. And they know there's growth and vulnerability because we're still pointing that out in them, because there is. But for once in their life, they've actually gone, hey, look, I think I can back myself. And we say that a lot. I back you to win. I always back the fucking jockey. I back you to win. I just need you to back yourself. But we're going to support that area of growth and that vulnerability. So you don't have to worry about backing yourself at the moment. You just need to commit to me. And we're going to work on that. And it's really about just cementing the belief set that they can create their own change. And then from then, once they believe that, I think I can do this, and there's still scarcity and vulnerability, but they get into the action plan and bang, it's hard hitting. This is your action. This is how we're going to do it. This is how it's going to rock. This is why you're going to win. It's so fucking cool, because we've gone through the whole transition from the human Kickstarter call to the discovery session. And now we've gotten to a point where we can really influence and shape their future. That can only happen as a result of both the discovery and the human Kickstarter call. So as I said, the discovery at the moment is really high quality. And there's going to be templates below, so I want you to really go off that as well and learn as much as you can about human behavior and the way that the process has been evolving, because as I said, it's a really good process at the moment. And if you do have any questions, obviously just speak up, because there's a lot of us that have done these sessions for quite some time now, and as I said, the quality is there. So that's the discovery session, really prepping them for getting ready to take action. And on the next phase, from then what you do is you book in a suitable time for the breakthrough session, and then you do that. You create a calendar invite, you book it into the calendar of the optimization coach's calendar, and then you set that up with a client, and then away you go. That is the discovery session in essence. Check out the templates, check out the recordings, because that'll also help guide you as well.